What's up, y'all? And you're back with another video, and today we're gonna be looking at a new tech that I should have known about. And honestly, I'm not embarrassed to say that I didn't know about it, but I 100% should have known about it. So y'all loved my last video, Tenpai Knoble Knight Shield-Bearer tech, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Season 2, Episode 6. And I was going through the comments today, and I just happened to go on Harai Bread. I appreciate the comment. Why play Shield-Bearer when you don't even run 3 Chant? Which is just vastly a superior card. It plays around Droll, which he's not wrong. He does play around Droll better. It can search and recycle my MST cards, and searches both Swen and Eldum. I looked at my deck list, and he's got a point. All of these things that he's talking about are superior in every way. This, really appreciate SBC777. Thank you. And he's right. I'm not gonna lie. I don't use my interruptions well. I need to get better with the deck. Like I said, I last time I played this game, before I got back into it, I didn't even really get back into it. I just started making YouTube videos on it, which isn't an excuse. I should have waited a little bit, but so another tech we were looking at, I'm going to show y'all in a second, is DD Crow, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in a second. I'm just going to switch my display back to my Xbox, and we'll look at it. Alright, y'all, so I'm back on my Radiant Typhoon chant, and I'm going to talk about DD Crow, and we're just going to look at the cards. Again, thank you guys for the support. We've broken 100 views. It's the first video that's broken 100 views. Again, I couldn't have done it without y'all. I bought a gaming chair, and it's all because of you guys. Am I monetized? No, but the support y'all gave me, it made me want to get a gaming chair. I know there's a bit of a change in my microphone. I know it probably went from really quiet to really loud. The only reason it's going to get really loud is because microphone on other source, I don't want it to be too loud because there's no audio, right? Anyways, it's not important. We're going to look at the tech. So we already know what Radiant Typhoon Chant is if you've been keeping up with my videos. Let's just read it though. This card is destroyed by the effect of Mystical Space Typhoon. You can set this card. That's fine. That's awesome. We like that. Activate one of these effects, but you can only use each of these effects of Radiant Typhoon Chant once per turn. Add one level 4 or lower Radiant Typhoon monster from your deck to your hand. That's what we're looking for. Chant adds Swen and Eldum. So now instead of Shield-Bearer, which let's read Shield-Bearer really fast. Shield-Bearer says you can banish this card from your hand or field and add one level 6 or lower Wind Beast monster from your deck to your hand. Now, if I was to add it now to potentially boost the consistency of Swen or my Eldum, that would make sense, right? But I'm not. So right now, we're just gonna leave it at this. Now, DD Crow, I was thinking about running it, right? Because let's read what DD Crow does. It's a little bit different than Retaliating Sea. But let's just read it. You can discard this card to the graveyard, then target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. Now this could be really good, or this could be really bad. Because you can discard this card to the graveyard, and we can target a card in your opponent's graveyard for Cool Tune. But instead, if I just run Retaliating Sea, when my opponent activates the Synchro Overtake, or the Quick Play spell, I can send all the cards to the from the graveyard to the banishment. Now I was thinking maybe we put 1 or 2 in here, we slot it in. But I think for now, I'm not worried about that. The only other card I was thinking about adding is, if I was going to add DD Crow, is, where is it? Ash. Because it says, if this card is no more special summon, you can add one level 1 fire monster from your deck to your hand. You can add Poplar. Poplar will add a Snake Eye, Spell/Trap. And then, summon another face-up card you control the graveyard, special summon one level 1 monster from your hand or deck. And there's a long, drawn-out combo you can do to eventually get yourself into a DD Crow, along with Kurikara. But right now, I don't think we're going to do that. So I'm just going to show a couple of games I play. Hopefully, we draw into the chant. I can show you the tech. I was wrong. I'm a man. I'm going to admit when I'm wrong. 100% all the time if I'm wrong. And maybe if I don't think I'm wrong, but I'm proven wrong too. 100%. That viewer was 100% right. And we're going to go into it. Alright, y'all. Get into the games. Alright, so first game we're playing is against Space Ranger. Now, I don't know this guy. I probably look like a cornball right now because I have a cool 5-letter on Xbox. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if anybody plays Xbox games, but cool thing to do on the quote-unquote cool thing to do on Xbox is you get a random 5-letter or 6-letter, and you play on it. Don't do that if you play on Xbox. Don't make the same mistake I did. Perfect hand to break boards. We have the Vision to draw 1, Super Poly. We have a Sangin Summoning. And depending on what cards we draw into, we can have a really good hand. We have the Forbidden Droplet to negate some cards. And so we're going to let our opponent combo off, and hopefully we can do something. Magical Musketeer. So what I'm thinking is this guy is going to be using Link into the Brains. If you don't know what Link into the Brains is, broken card. I guess not. He probably saw that I don't have, what are you doing? I didn't even know they could run this. You know, he's doing the Fiend Smith stuff. Going into Lacrima. Sorry, Fiend Smith, Lacrima. This card's kind of funny to look at. Just add this, or I don't remember if it's is it special summon. No, you put it. Oh, he's gonna. What? Why did he add it back to the hand? No, he hasn't activated the. I'm sure. Oh no, he did. Why did he add it back to the hand? What? He's going into Makanko. Am I reading this right? Oh, Mitsurugi. What the hell is he even playing? Mitsurugi, Magical Musketeer, Fiend Smith. What? So he has a banish. Why did he? Are unaffected by monster effects activated by your opponent. Monster controls do not be destroyed by battle. That's actually not good for you, buddy. I have OTK. So he has an Omni Negate, which I can just synchro these two, or I can. That sucks that I just drew my Genroku. That's fine. I'm gonna activate Super Poly right off the fly. Try to just get rid of these two. I actually don't need Genroku, but I also don't need Super Poly. So I think I discard my one Super Poly, as to not share any information about what I'm running. If he special summons a card from the hand now, because some stuff was sent to the graveyard, I have Forbidden Droplet. I can send. Yep, nope, perfect. I'm gonna activate Sangan Summoning. Oh, he just ends the. Didn't get to show the tech, but a win. Better than showing a tech right now, in my opinion. Alright, so we're getting into our next game. Yo, why am I playing against Xbox players right now? What is happening? And I won the coin toss again! 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna go second, obviously. Great hand to start. This is a fantastic hand. I have a Rolling Lockbird, a Super Poly, a Feather Duster, a Typhoon Vision. I hate when people do this shit. Like, you're playing chicken game, bro. Just draw the card. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. This guy is taking forever. Just so you guys know, he forfeited. I'll be right back. I'm assuming connection loss. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, guys, we're going to the next game. It's Guile. It's a chair, man. Obviously, we're going to go second. We're going to wait a little bit, but we click second, so he doesn't know. Maybe he's thinking, oh, just lucky. Yep, and we're going second. What? I clicked. I sold, but I drew in a chance, so we're chilling. Oh, he's a Fulos for Maxi, so that's fine though. Oh no, don't stop me. Don't have Fulos. If he has like Cerulean or the other one, the bronze one. I forget what it's called. It's the one that makes if you special something extra deck. What, dude? Dude, I'm gonna activate this obviously, or do I? No, I'm gonna activate this obviously. I'm gonna add Genroku, discard the Regeki, and then I'm gonna go into Hieratic here. So now I have Forbidden Droplet. No, it doesn't matter. Cherubini would be cool if I could, but I can't. So I'm just gonna Hieratic to have my seals, and there we go. And phase, and it sucks. This is a pretty crappy hand, but at least I have a Forbidden. Just sitting here. Oh, what does this do? He called by? No, not yet. At least I have another extra send using Forbidden. That sucks. He had called by in his hand. So I would shut down his plays, but to be fair, it doesn't matter because he used called by. He's ending on this. I won, by the way. This is one. Oh, I get to show the tech too. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting to show the tech. Please don't have a second Ash Blossom. He doesn't. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you all the tech. Having two actually like worked out perfectly. See, this is a draw too. See? Jeez. And I know I used Chant, which is the main bridge, which is I think why I had Shield-Bearer, just because it's the main bridge. There I should have probably went into Eldum, used Swen, and then at least I had two. And then I could have, what's called, actually normal summoned using the field spell if I wanted to. But for now, this is fine. And alright, see, so we went first on accident. And this is the fourth time I've seen that picture now. It's getting annoying. We could be original. I'm going to click it at 2 seconds this time, because I don't want to accidentally go first. That was just luck. 2 chance again. Yeah, whatever. Play your little cool tune. Whatever. Go through my hand, please. Look at my hand. And then add a card to your hand. Yes, add a card to your hand so I can roll. Keep going, please. Finished on 1 card. You don't have any game for this. I'm chilling. And now I get a Flex Attack on you real quick. Potentially. I feel like Shield-Bearer is actually still better, but just because this is the bridge card, but I'm going to use Eldum. But Eldum still causes the same. No, it doesn't actually, because then this can normal or special summon. Nice. Still going to Typhon at least. Is this a quick? This is return to hand once per turn. No, it's not. Can't activate another effect. Like this can't be activated. You're lucky I don't have triple T. I have this in the deck, right? And yeah, I'm just gonna go to battle phase. Phase 2. Set this card. Pass my turn. And now anything with over 3,000 attack can't activate its effects. I have a Super Poly and I have a Max C, which he's gonna special summon at least once. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Give me just one of the dragons and I won. That's fine. Please activate a monster effect. Yes! He sold so hard. I sold so hard too, but it's okay. This is fine. I'm not worried. I don't know why. I forgot it has to be during the main phase 1, which I actually played that well. I don't think he meant to, but it's a good game. Unfortunately, activated by either player. That's cool that I just got that. Alright, y'all, so I just picked up on something, and I think I was saying it last duel, and he's not wrong. The comment wasn't wrong, but it is wrong for what I'm attempting to do, right? If I was playing pure Tenpai and pure Typhoon, and just those two without the Cherubini, then Chant is better. Because if I'm just trying to get bodies on the field to create negates, and Cherubini is not the card I'm trying to play into, it doesn't matter. But because Cherubini is being used to send the Hydra to go into Promethean, I actually need to play Shield-Bearer at 2, and then Chant at 2. When I activate Shield-Bearer, it adds Eldom. When Eldom activates, it adds Swen, and then when Swen activates, it lets me go into Radiant Typhoon Chant. And Chant lets me add back a second Swen and normal summon it, right? Cherubini lets me, when I go into Cherubini using either the Eldom and the Swen, or the Swen and the Swen, doesn't matter. When I go into Cherubini and send Hydra, I need a third body on the field to go into Promethean, or else the combo dies. Because of this, I need to play Shield-Bearer so that it doesn't block up Typhoon for me. Now, we're still going to play Typhoon at 2 because we can potentially get a body on the field. For instance, if I'm going second, I can go into potentially a Typhoon. It could potentially be a bait where he negates the activation, right? This card is still useful, and the comment wasn't necessarily wrong, but for the way I'm playing it, it is wrong in its sense. So we're going to play this out. We're going to try to find a game. I'm going to go into a solo match. I'm just going to explain the combo a little bit better. So to explain it better, if I'm using Chant to start the combo, let's just watch the combo. We're going to add Eldom. Eldom will special summon itself. Swen will be added to the hand. Swen will special summon itself. And I'll be able to add Vision, right? Because I can't activate a second Chant again, right? So even if I add Vision, let's just say my ratios are down, and I could easily, I would be able to normal summon Retaliating Sea, no problem. The problem is, okay, this is still consistent enough that I can do it, but now if one of those monsters gets negated, or my Shield-Bearer gets negated, I'm relying on a normal summon, and we already know in Tenpai, the normal summon is really important. However, the comment wasn't wrong, because if I still normal summon Retaliating Sea, let's just say, and I go into Cherubini here, as long as I didn't special summon Retaliating Sea using its effect, this is fine, because when Cherubini activates, I'm going to send Hydra, add the attack, go into Promethean, and Promethean will special summon out the Hydra, and I can start my plays, right? Also, using Retaliating Sea, I will be able to add a Maxier Contact Sea depending on what my opponent's playing. And I'll be able to special summon out my Hydra and facilitate my plays, right? Which is fine. I'll go into my combo, whatever. However, when I'm doing this play, if I use Shield-Bearer, the deck isn't as bricked up. Like, Eldom will still activate, Swen will still activate to add Chant, and Chant will special summon, let me special summon out, or normal summon, sorry, my third card, and I'll have a guaranteed third card. I'm going to try to show you it. I'm going to keep restarting until I get the combo. I'll just let y'all know. Alright, so I've drawn the card. We're going to act like this Swen in my hand is a dead card. Activate Shield-Bearer. Shield-Bearer banishes itself. Add Eldom. Obviously, I need the back row to be gone, but I need the back row to be gone anyways when I'm facilitating the plays. So this Swen in my hands is dead. This card right here is the Swen that's allowed. Activate it. I'm going to add to my hand a Chant. Chant can now activate, letting me go into the second Swen that I would have, right? Because this Swen in my hand is still dead. Normal summon this one. Now I go into Cherubini using Eldom and Swen. Now I have a guaranteed 3 monsters. If I hadn't had that second Swen and I only had 4 spells in my hand, I was going to have to normal summon Max C to go into place, right? So next we're going to add the Cherubini, or special summon the Cherubini to send Hydra. Then we're going to link off into Promethean. And then I would get to facilitate my plays by special summoning back the Hydra. So the commenter was not wrong. Due to my ratios, he wasn't wrong. If it wasn't for my ratios, the commenter would be wrong. Here's where I'm at. He gave us some free knowledge and allowed us to look at our cards and go, that is a potential, and he wasn't wrong. The viewer was not wrong. He had a very good point, and I agree with him. Playing Chant at 3 and potentially playing and not playing the Shield-Bearer is still okay. playing Shield-Bearer at 2 and playing the Champ at 2 is probably more optimal, because we don't want to play Shield-Bearer at 3, because we also don't want to draw into dead turrets. Moral of the video, listen to your viewers, try stuff out, and always be open to new ideas. I was wrong, and I was willing to say that I was wrong. Always be ready to take responsibility for being wrong. Thank y'all. This is NJR signing off. I love you all. Hope you have a great night. And thank you again for getting me to 130 likes. We've hit 5 subscribers. I'm really thankful for all of you. Have a good night.